Howdy, y'all. This is Thomas here, bringing some interesting developments. Let me know if y'all are just taking this as FUD or something to be really observed and calculated into the risk versus reward, because that is important. You do want to minimize losses. So, of course, there's no financial advice. Just doing some research and bringing some information to you just in case you missed it. So what's happening with this ApeCoin? Beautiful ecosystem being built out. A lot of promising news. They got the merch store, and but here's an interesting article. You know, Shout out to the publicators and authors and and all that good stuff who are boots on the ground doing research, and definitely you should be doing your own due diligence as well. So the Bored Ape Yacht Club, newest merch just just dropped, and there was some hiccups, but this is interesting, because it can only be bought with ApeCoin. So what this article really brings about is the DAO factor of ApeCoin, which was interesting to launch with the DAO. The DAO kind of fell out of favor in a lot of minds of crypto investors and believers. There's definitely some good, legit projects out there, but of course, among some good ones, there's gonna be some bad ones. So I'm still a believer in the DAO protocol. Claiming DAO is definitely my one of my go-tos. I do like the carbon assets. Check out my some videos on those if you're unfamiliar. Uh, but if you have some questions about it, just because of price volatility, put it in the comment section, and then I can address those a little bit more in detail. So let's get back to this Bored Ape Yacht Club. The NFT holders can buy new merchandise items from the Yuga Labs, but they can only use the newly launched ApeCoin to do it. According to the announcement in the Bored Ape Yacht Club Discord server, Yuga Labs, which has a large stake in the organization backing ApeCoin, which was a positive. I mean, a lot of people want to see, the devs having a stake in, skin in the game. So there's the pros and the cons with that. Because they de facto become whales, but at the same time, that they're going to be pushing a little bit harder. So that kind of, it depends. And we'll see, as it plays out, we'll see if that was a good or a bad, decision for ApeCoin investors. We'll get more ApeCoin and more control over the organization as NFT holders pay for their merch, because you can only buy it in ApeCoin, and the each coin is a vote. So that's definitely something to look out for. If you're looking to be a member in the governance sector. So about spending your ApeCoin. So I mean, there's the trade-off. Do you value the merch, or the vote, or so it's just interesting, because it could be viewed as a medium of exchange as well, which is a type of currency use, for transferring value from the ApeCoin itself into the hoodie, or sweatpants, whatever they, hats and stuff, standard stuff, but it's it's got the blue check mark. So what's that worth? And you add the value to that, if it's worth more than the coin itself. So let me know if y'all do plan on purchasing some merch, or have aspirations to get some. I'm sure some will hit secondary market, and there'll be some pretty pennies to be made off of that. eBay and you know um, marketplaces and that stuff. So interesting to see where some of this merch ends up, because there is a entry to bear barrier to entry. With the You need to be an NFT holder, but there was some issue with the launch. So here it comes from their official Twitters. Hey everyone, we're aware of Coinbase commerce issues during merch store checkout. They're working on a resolution now. If you encountered payment problems, we'll be following up with next steps soon. So it's interesting. I wonder, who's really going to take the blame for this? Is this a problem with on Coinbase's side, or is this a Bored Ape Yacht Club problem on their development team on Yuga Labs? So let me know what y'all think about it. Um, because this kind of calls into question if you can't set up a merch store, um, you know, what could we expect with the metaverse? So I mean, obviously they're still, it's just, building stuff out, but so let me know, is this just a small setback, you know, possibly, getting out there and causing some correction, or is, a buying opportunity, or is it just, proof is in the pudding, and it's just going to be a project littered with missteps. So I'm just trying to get some sentiment out there. I do own um, ApeCoin, so that there's that disclosure. I like to look under rocks and stay nimble. So um, hopefully y'all enjoyed some content. Let me know, subscribe and like. And if you wanna stay tuned. Got a lot of interesting hidden gems on the channel, so search around and find something that you never saw before. Something that doesn't show up on your radar, and dive deep into that. You might be interested.